What's good, y'all? It's your boy Just Chris, and I'm back at it again with another video. Now today, fellas, we got something very interesting, all right? I want to give a shout out to my boy Moments for suggesting the video, all right? Now, we're going to be reacting to Darren Hardy, How to Be a Better Man. Apparently, he's some type of, inspirational, motivational dating coach guy, but he has some better male strategies. Some simp strategies and some bad advice for weak men out there. And we're gonna be dissecting it with the red pill lens. Hold on, I got my glasses right here. Hold on, let me throw them on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta throw on. Hey, we red pill aware out here, you know what I'm saying? Let me throw them on real quick. How I look? I look good. Now listen, before we get into the video, make sure you got yourself some water. Not only so you can stay hydrated during my videos, but so you can take your daily red pill. And fellas, make sure you got your masculinity badge equipped, all right? Apparently, Darren Hardy has his simp badge equipped, you know what I'm saying? His weak man badge equipped, you know what I'm saying? He does not have the masculinity badge at all, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get to the video.
So we began our discussion talking about how to be a better man in the world, in the community, and for the clan. Doing what is our duty, what we're bred for, fulfilling the purpose of our role, which essentially comes down to these three pillars: protection, provision, and leadership. Now I want to translate those responsibilities to how we show up at home as a husband and father. And here's where I credit myself for being a smart man. Instead of assuming I knew what the answers were, I asked those who are the ultimate judge and jury for how we're doing, and probably have the best advice on how we can improve. Women.
Fellas, never ask a woman for relationship advice. You're always going to get the wrong answer. Whatever she says is going to be the exact opposite of what she likes. Whatever she says is what you shouldn't do. You should ask, that's the only reason you should ask a woman for dating advice, is to learn what you shouldn't do. Because they never like that. Fellas, women are very backwards. Very backwards. They say they like one thing and they like another thing. Never, ever ask a woman for relationship advice. Business advice, okay, that's cool. But relationship, no. Most of these women out here don't even know what they want, fellas. This is a better male strategy, and I'm going to show you how better and how weak this man is. Let's go.
You probably already know that most of the members of my A-team are women, and these women in particular are some of the wisest, most intuitive, insightful, compassionate, and badass women you will ever meet, who I respect greatly. So I asked them.
This man is respecting women in 2021. Oh man.
I then widened the circle to their mothers to talk about their relationship with their man as husband and father, since the two of them certainly did something pretty special to raise such remarkable people. And then I reached out to some of the most amazing women I know, who I deeply admire. Women who have poignant insight on what they have seen and experienced a good man to be. I explain all of this to
most of these women don't know a good man when they see one. So why would you ask advice from the modern day woman? Why? Just why? Why, Mr. Better Male Strategies? I know y'all know, fellas, do y'all know who Alpha Male Strategy is? This is the opposite white version. This is Better Male Strategies, bro. Like, you might as well just go ahead and open your channel, call it Better Male Strategies. Listen, I'm giving you the blueprint. You might be successful. There's a lot of better male blue pill simp manginas out here that will actually follow what you're saying. You're getting advice from women. Why?
Confess that I am not the expert on this topic. I am not yet. the living example of what you should do and who
Yeah,
you
we
should
know.
look up to as the ultimate example.
No
I
shit.
am on this learning journey right along with you. In fact, I did this exercise partly to gain the advice that I'm seeking, to really figure out how can I be a better man. Simp! And what does that mean? Not just by my definition, in accordance with my goals, my aspirations, and desired self-image, but from the eyes of the one I am seeking to impress the most, the one whose expectation of me I am trying to.
Why are you asking how to be a better man from a woman? How is she going to tell you how to be a better man? She's just going to tell you things that are just going to make you simp harder for her and make her pedestalize her more. Why, Mr. Better Male Strategies? Huh? Cue the cell laugh.
To live up to the most, my wife's. If there are some women watching me right now, let's just you and I talk here for a second. I want to let you in on a little secret that might surprise you. And if you're sitting next to your man, when I reveal this to you, he'll be nodding his head in agreement. There are lots of songs and poems and books and even movies discussing what women want. The world seems fixated on trying to figure this out. But what would you think if you heard the title of a book or a movie was What Men Want? What would you assume the answer is? Did you hear that answer that popped up in your head? Now, sure, the basic necessities of a man's life are food, sex, and refuge. But let me tell you what your man really wants.
Oh, God.
He wants to impress you. He wants your praise. He wants to be your hero. I'll give you a...
So you're saying that men want to be Captain Save a Hoe? What? Most men want a submissive wife or girlfriend, because not a lot of men are out here getting married anyway, to follow their lead, help them be successful, attribute to their success. Some men want babies and sex. That's it. That is literally it. What are you talking about? Be a hero. What? We not out here saving these women, bro. We not. J. Cole said, if she don't want to be saved, don't save her. Most of these women don't want to be saved. They belong to most of them belong to the streets. What are you talking about, Mr. Darren? Mr. Better Male Strategy, what are you talking about?
For instance, from behind the curtain of my life. So I could speak on stage, say in front of 5 or 25,000 people, receive a rousing standing ovation, spend 2 to 3 hours signing books and taking photographs and having hundreds of people bathe me in lavish praise and appreciation, which I appreciate. But when I walk out the back door of the arena, get in the car, and start driving away, there's only one person's opinion that I care about. There's only one opinion that matters. Whose is that? Yeah, my wife's. But she's thinking just the opposite. She's thinking, since I got so much praise and adulation, I certainly don't need any more from her. In fact, she's probably thinking that she needs to do the opposite, that she needs to bring me down a peg or 10, seeing as her job to re-humble me. And that is the big mistake women make. Now, women, hear me here. All we want, more than anything or from anyone, is to hear praise from our woman.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You're making it seem like men are validation hungry. Fellas, you should never be validation hungry from your woman. You should never seek validation from anybody. It's either she fucks with you or she doesn't fuck with you. Simple. It's either she wants to be with you or she doesn't want to be with you. If she wants to give you that praise, she can give you that praise. But you shouldn't seek it. You shouldn't expected. What is it? This is why the red pill is so important for men to know and understand. Because if you don't, you're gonna be like Mr. Better Male Strategies here. You're going to be asking women for relationship advice. What? No. No. You're gonna be seeking validation from women. You're gonna be weak. This is what creates a weak man. Men listen to this shit and they actually apply it, and it gets worse. It gets worse for them, man. Don't follow this shit, bro.
To be impressive to her, to be her hero. Now, men, here's where we screw up. We think that if we just go out and kill things, drag them home, lay the carcass at the feet of our woman, that our job is done. Now we can just sprawl out on the couch with a bag of Doritos, watch SportsCenter, and scratch ourselves. We think, I am man, I have provided, job done. Yeah, well, according to the women I talk to, that's table stakes. Financial provisions were boilerplate language in the agreement, meaning provisions in the 21st century have become far more complex. It's a whole new world, men. And breadwinner is no longer the defensible beachhead for men. What? What the fuck?
Okay, that's cool. But what do these women bring to the table? So apparently providing for your woman is not enough. Because let's be real, a woman's not going to be with a man that doesn't make that doesn't make more money than her. So providing is not enough. What does the woman bring to the table? Because every time I see these videos of, you know, what a woman brings to the table, and a woman asks the question, they always say things that are intangible, things that are already supposed to be in a relationship, like loyalty, commitment, being kind, being understanding. These are things that are you're supposed to do already. That's part of being feminine. It's part of being in a relationship. Those are intangibles. What do you bring to the table? And you know what the question is? They bring nothing to the table. Most of these women bring nothing. They don't want to cook. They don't want to clean. They don't want to be submissive. They just want to sit on their ass, and they want to take what the hard-earned money that you have earned, and in the status, in the house, your cars, all of that, and they just want to sit and take it while you go out to work and slave for 12 hours a day. They're just at home chilling, just seeking the benefits, but they don't want to do anything for you. They don't want to help you. They don't want to help you be more successful, help you bring more money home. They don't want to help you. But then they expect the world when they do nothing for you. Fellas, that's so backwards. It's so backwards.
In fact, most of the women that I know are the lead financial contributor to their household. And if they aren't, they certainly can be at any time. There is an unlimited opportunity out there these days, and they play mostly to the strengths of women. If you want to be a man in the 21st century, you have to man up, meaning you have to become a much better man. You have to come to the table with a whole heck of a lot more than your daddy or your granddaddy did. The days of the stoic, detached, kiss the ring, do it because I said so, time of patriarchal order in the household is long past.
So what he's pretty much saying is he's a male feminist. I already figured that out with the red pill lenses. He wants you to submit to the woman. That's what he's saying. He said the patriarchy is gone. It's no longer you kiss the ring. He wants you to submit and kneel down and simp and put the woman on a pedestal. That is what he is trying to tell you. Fellas, if you follow what this man says, you are going to be miserable and you are going to get divorced, and she's going to take your shit. This is the worst demasculinized advice I've ever heard. He has his masculinity badge is not equipped. Not only does he has his simp badge, he has his feminine badge equipped. Like what is this, Mr. Better Male Strategies? This shit is sickening, bro.